Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Friday, May 1st. Hope you're having a great day today. Let's talk about what's going on with our workout. Starting out, we have our warm-up. You'll see the list is warm-up A. If you need to figure out what the movements are within that warm-up, you can watch the video attached to that. We're going to go through that whole section and then move on to our work for the day. Work today is going to be a hang snatch plus a snatch. Lots of options here, so bear with me. The movement starts from above the knees. We jump, full squat, come up, back down to the ground, full squat, and come back up. Now, if you have a barbell, obviously this is what this is designed for. We're going to do 10 sets, working up to a heavy set for the day. Go ahead and hit the power snatch warm-up, our usual, what we call the Bergner warm-up in class, before you do this to help get your patterns going, refine your movement, and then start light and just work up as you see fit. Now, if you don't have a barbell, you do have some options. It's a good time to work on your overhead squat flexibility. So you can take your dumbbells or your kettlebells and work on a one-arm overhead squat with a dumbbell, which is a very, very difficult movement, but will help you produce some flexibility in your shoulders. That's where we hold the dumbbell overhead and get down into our best position and then all the way up. I'd recommend 10 sets of 2 to 3 reps on each side just to get that going. Now, if you have 2 dumbbells of the same weight that are reasonably light, or kettlebells are a little bit easier for this movement because it'll sit back on your hand. See if I can demo it here for you. Since the kettlebell sits back in our hand like so, it allows a little bit of a pull as we're coming down. And go to your comfort with this. You'll notice that I'm not as flexible right now. I'm not warmed up, so it's pretty hard for me to get down there. Do the best you can. It's a great movement. It's very challenging and taxing and a good substitution for today's snatch work. That said, even if you have kettlebells or dumbbells or kettlebells, or maybe you don't have any, go ahead and grab your trusty PVC pipe and let's practice the snatch for today. This is a great time to really work on movement patterns and start getting them ingrained within our mind and our body so that we know what we're doing. On that one, the same thing I just showed you. Let's do on the minute from a hang snatch up over the top to mid shin, up over the top, really focusing on the proper movement of the snatch. If you go and watch the power snatch warm-up video, you'll see what I'm talking about, but just a quick explanation. What we are looking for, you start over the top of the knee, we get a good jump, then our arms move, and then we land in the squat, stand up, take it back down, we come up, jump, land in the squat, stand up. The focus for today is keeping your arms relaxed so that we don't see what we call an early pull, and then comfortably landing underneath with your arms locked out. Same goes for those with using a barbell. Make sure you're hitting those proper mechanics. I hope you have fun with that one. Once we're done, we're going to do some accessory work. It's been a hard couple days. I know some of us are probably sore from Wednesday's workout. That's my mistake. But we have some similar stuff. So for those that may not have a box, it might be a little bit more taxing for you, especially if you hit Wednesday. So we'll just make it work best we can. It doesn't have to be heavy. It is accessory work. But we're going to do some front rack step-ups. So you'll take your barbell or your dumbbell or your kettlebell. You can hold it in a goblet. You can hold it up on your shoulder, however you want. Pick your box, and we're going to do 10 step-ups total, okay? On this one, we may be limited on the size of the box that we have. If you have one of these tri boxes that's 24, 20, and 30 inches, 20, 24, and 30, you can probably play around with it a little bit. But our goal is really to have kind of at or below 90 and not necessarily above 90 to where we have to give a good push off of our back leg. If you can see this from over here, what I'm talking about, this is a little high to be doing weighted step-ups with. And if I have to go, I have to get a little bit of a push off the back side to even get up onto it. So if you have some plates within your home gym, or you have something that you can step up onto that allows your knee to be at or below 90 for this, go ahead and use it. If you don't, I'm going to have you do some split lunges today, or split squats. So you'll set up in a split stance, come straight down and straight back up. So this is not as taxing as a lunge like we did the other day, where you're really going to feel it back here in the butt. You're going to have more quad activation up here and on the bottom leg as you push. And notice when I'm coming down on the lunge, we go straight down and it's not a forward movement, okay? So we're really getting something that looks very similar to a weighted step up or a step up in general. So we'll do 3 sets, 10 of those, and then we're gonna have 10 Cossack squats. We've done these before. That's where our feet are wide. We come down to one side, and then we transfer over to the other side. If you can do these weighted, we'll go ahead and have a weight here. It does help you balance. We'll go back and forth best we can with that. If you have a hard time with that movement, and it puts pressure on your knees as it can do for some people, let's go ahead and do a lateral step up on your same box, weighted or unweighted. You can hold the weight at the side or wherever and do it laterally. Notice I'm still having to jump because this is still too high for me, but you get the idea. We can hold the weight here, we can hold it here, or you can just do them unweighted to get the movement down. So 3 sets, 10 of each of those total. So it'll be basically 5 on each side. Once we finish up with that, go ahead and hit the HomeWOD morning, after the workout, evening before you go to bed. It is beneficial for you, so I hope you're taking advantage of it. Hope you have a great Friday. Got a fun one for you tomorrow, Saturday. So be looking out for that one. Happy Friday.